What's good, y'all? K99 Bottom Theory TV. Let me know what y'all think about this whole Big Stretch Tupac thing. Y'all think Pac put a hit out on Stretch? Leave a comment. Let me know. Let's get to it.
One of the men that's actually charged with killing Jam Master Jay, they're actually saying is now also tied to the murder of Stretch.
Yeah.
Who was Tupac's man, who's from Queens.
Well, no disrespect, you hear all this stuff in the streets already. So what I learned is, like, if you hear it in the streets, the police know it.
Did you know Stretch at all?
Nah, I didn't know. Nah.
Okay, yeah. Because, I mean, the whole rumor around that was that Stretch got killed exactly 1 year after the Quad studio shooting with Tupac.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, oh, that was Tupac's revenge. Tupac didn't go to the funeral and so forth. So when this coming out, I feel it kind of almost like, got rid of the blame of Tupac.
But that street stories, there's so many stories in the streets, by the time it gets to you, it's 100 stories.
Right.
But
I also mentioned Stretch.
Yeah, and this where you say Stretch didn't have you shot. That's not what happened.
Not at all.
Stretch set the whole shit up. He was in cahoots. He was giving us play-by-play where they was at. On their way there, he was in communication with Jimmy and shit. Jimmy promised them two big eggs.
Pac was never set up by Stretch.
Like, all right, I love Nas for doing that, but at the same time, I feel funny that it had to be said. Like, people really was sucked into that. Like, my brother did do that. Like,
and that nigga that was down for me rested dead. Switch sides, guess his new friends wanted him dead.
Reggie Wright, that's the homie, man. I got a lot of love for Reggie Wright and a lot of history with Reggie Wright. Funny dude, I don't think Pac had anything to do with Stretch being killed.
Only reason my opinion is, because I don't have no first-hand knowledge of this, is number one, it happened on the anniversary date of the shooting incident at the Quad Studios with Tupac.
Yeah.
Happened on that a year to the date. Associated of ours was out there. He came back a day or two later. Pac hugged him like he was Kadada. That's all I'll say.
Pac felt like Stretch should have done more to help in this situation. Long story short, he felt really betrayed by Stretch not doing what he expected of him in that situation. Us being from the streets, there was conversations about those things, and Stretch didn't follow through, which caused Pac to almost be killed, and he took it personal.
The friendship and that bond was B.I., God rest his soul, Stretch, and Pac.